Hello, hello. It's such a pretty day. Sun's out. I'm going to wait to see if some people jump on so we can ponder this question together. Hi there. Give a comment so I know that you're there. Give a comment so I can say hi, know who's there. Hey, Francis, how are you, love? Anyone else just do a comment so that I can see who's there and say hi. But, you know, this came onto my mind today, right? I have to tell you, hi, Diane. Hey, Jess. I really was thinking about this because I've been through such a major transition in my life for like the past, I don't know, maybe 2 years now, since I left Passion Parties. You know, for those of you that know me from before, you know that was my heart. With that being said, you know, transitions bring a lot of reflection, right? And so I started to realize, because I am back in a very happy place, and God, it feels so good. And so I started to realize and understand some of the things that were telling me that I'm in the right place, right? And so I wanted to see and talk to you, and I'll share what I feel. Thank you, Francis. Yeah, woo! But I want to share with you, how do you know you're in the right job? How do you know you're in the right place? Hi, Ange. How do you know that what you're doing, right, is right for you? So feel free to comment so that we can chat, because I really want to hear what you think. I'm going to tell you, for me, I feel it in here. I feel it in here. That's the strongest thing for me. The other thing is I'm excited. I wake up, here's the biggest clue for me. I wake up in the morning and I can't wait to work on my business, okay? I go to sleep and I'm thinking about my business. So, you know, it's one of those things that, similar to Passion Parties, okay, I didn't consider it work because it was fun and because I loved it. And those two things are so important to me. Hi, Stace, how are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, Dolores D. Oh my God, how are you doing, girl? So, you know, it's almost a feeling, right, that you're finally on the journey that you were meant to be on. You know, a lot of times when we're going through those struggles, those transitions, those mistakes, love you too, D, those struggles and mistakes, or we end up and we're like, what is going on? And I am speaking from my experience. I can't find my place. I can't find my path. And you feel lost, you know, that is helping you grow. That is making you start to understand, how can you be better? Hi, Zoraida. Hi, Sonia. It's starting to let you have reflections, because see, it would be nice if we could be happy all the time, and it would be nice if life could be amazing all the time, but it doesn't work that way. Because if that was the truth, you would never grow. You would never self-reflect. You would never look back and say, what can I do better? How can I be better? What are the things that led me into these mistakes that I made? Because everything leads you into mistakes that you've made, okay? And you have a part in that. And so what is as my dear friend and I were discussing, what is the common denominator that drove you to those mistakes? Because once you can figure that out, okay, that answers a lot of questions. And not just the one thing, I just have this overwhelming happiness when I finally found Simple Man for me, okay? And it's more than loving the product. It's more than that, okay? I do love the product. It's more than loving the company, because I do love the company. It is a feeling in here, okay? It is just feeling right. It's so hard to explain it, and I'm trying to, because I've been through the mill. And so what I want to get out to you is don't settle for not being happy. And that doesn't mean that you don't have, that, like, it doesn't mean like I'm in a bad mood, I need to snap out of it. Sometimes oh, Dolores, thank you for that. But sometimes it means that you have to be unhappy. You have to go through a period in time that isn't great, okay? So that you can get to the better place, right? And so I want to get this message out because I think that a lot of us settle. I think that a lot of us end up in a place that we're not so happy at, but because of the paycheck or because of the situation that we're in, we stay there, okay? And I'm not saying that you should just be like, woo, I'm off to find my happiness. No, but I'm saying figure out how to get your happiness with what you're dealing with, because don't stay stuck. And if it takes you a while, it takes you a while, okay? But to be in a happy place, God, it's worth all the struggle. It's worth all the struggle, because here's the other thing. It stems into every aspect of your life. Every aspect, okay? It stems into how you feel about yourself. It stems into how you look at the world. It stems into how you treat other people. You know, I now understand when somebody's nasty and there's no reason for their nastiness. And you know how you always say, oh, they're just nasty because they're not happy? You know, you throw that comment out, but it's true. They're not happy. And so, you know, something so little makes them ticked off. But they're not ticked off at what just transpired. They're ticked off because they're not happy in their life. And guess what? We are the only people that can change our destiny, or what is to be our destiny, okay? So how do you know that you're happy? Anyone want to comment? How do you know that you're in the right place? Or maybe you're looking, maybe you're trying to figure out. That's okay too. I know there's somebody on here, and I'm going to call out without calling out a name, and I've worked with her in the past, and she's great, right? But she has a talent for doing something, and I see her following her talent, right? And I believe in that totally, because her talent is sewing, and I believe that with her following her talent, eventually the money will come. And that will bring the true happiness, right? Because the truth is, we all need money in this world. It's how we live. It's how, you know, it's how, listen, money brings less stress, and that is just the truth, okay? So we do need money, but we need happiness too. We really do. So I implore you that if you are not happy, it's okay, right? It's okay. Feel it. Try to work through it, hang in there, figure out what it is that is making you not happy, because that will answer what you don't want in life, okay? And then knowing what you don't want will lead you to what you do want. The other thing is, if you are happy with where you're at in your job, man, you're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed. Spread the happiness. Spread it. Spread it. Spread it. Spread it. Because in this world and in this climate that we are in, if we can just spread the happiness, right, and give of ourselves to people, I think we can pass it on. I think it matters. I really do. So that was on my mind this morning. I don't know why. I don't know. I just had to get on and share. It's just been weighing on me. And I probably think, hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining. And I probably think, because of everything that I've been through, and, you know, here's the thing. When you're going through tough times, you know, everybody says, oh, there's light at the end of the tunnel, you know, and you're like, the tunnel, you know, like, right, sure, whatever. I'm telling you, there's light at the end of the tunnel. There is. So that is really what I wanted to express. I want people to find their happiness, find their passion, feel good about what you're doing. And if you aren't, it is okay. Just do things that are going to get you to the right place. So that's all that I have to say. If anyone else wants to comment, please, please, please do. Trying to drink my water. Look, pretty good, right? I have to drink 2 of these a day, so I'm almost done. I am also trying to make sure I walk. My Fitbit was charging, so I don't have that on, so I'm making sure that I'm doing my steps each day just to get out. So what I'm trying to do on that end, now that the weather's getting nicer, is if I'm talking to a team member, I will say, hey, hang on, you're going to go for a walk with me, and I start walking with them, right? And then that way I'm one-on-one with them, and I get to enjoy the outside, because there is something so marvelous about just feeling the sunshine, right? Hey, Kim, how are you? So, yeah, Sonia, you know when you know, right? You know when you know, and it's almost like that's the pivotal magic point. You go, ah, right? You're like, thank God. So it is, yeah, I get it. You know when you know. It's true. It's true. It's just an innate feeling. So, you know, I love seeing you all on here. I hope that this message at least gets to somebody who might have been having some of the struggles that I've gone through in the past, and that, you know, it lets you know it is okay. And I think sometimes too, when we're having difficulties or a hard time or transitions, nobody really says it, right? Nobody really says it. And so you see somebody and you just think that everything's great. And listen, that's just not life, you know? Transition time, struggles, while I wouldn't have said this when I was going through it, it helps. It truly, truly helps. It is for a reason. It's so you can grow and get to that next level that you are intended to be at, right? Because if you're not growing and developing and learning, and all of those things bring you out of comfort zones, which make it hurt a little bit, right? It's for the best. It's for the best. So in any case, gorgeous day outside. I am going to call a team member back soon, take a walk, enjoy the beautiful weather, and enjoy just the blessed feeling that I've been having. So, you know, and I will say the one thing that I've always been blessed at, even through all my struggles, even through my difficult times, is my family. So I just do thank God every day that I've had that extreme blessing in my life. Because without them, you know, they're my light to get to, you know, where I go. And I thank all of you for being in my life and staying in my life and sending a supportive smile. You know, it does mean a lot to me, and I notice it. It is all good, and we need to learn from every day. Yeah, Kim, it's so true. It is so true. But, you know, here's the thing that I'm also realizing, right? You know, happiness is something that you achieve by growing, and it is obtainable, but sometimes it's work, you know, just like a good marriage, right? A good marriage is not a good marriage just because you have somebody that you adore. It's even though I adore my husband to no end, and I'm telling you, I'm the luckiest girl in the world because he's my best friend. But there are days that I want to, not many, but there are days that I want to kill him, and I'm sure there are days, probably more for him, that he wants to kill me. But you know what? We ride things together, and that's what it's about. And so in life, you know, you need your friends. You need to hold on to them to help you get through difficult times too. I'm going to tell you, I have friends that were my total rock through many times, right? So you need these different support systems out there to help you in life. And it's a beautiful thing. So in any case, I am going to say goodbye. I just want everyone to go for your happiness, right? Be happy. I appreciate you so very much. And one of my dearest, dearest friends has taught me that in life, to be really grateful, you should say thank you 3 times. So with that, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Bye.